Mic check. A. Mic check. 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 What's up, everybody? Hello. Do a quick stream. Check out what's going on in the world. The creator interview. There's some new music news. Some stand-up comedy, you know. Yeah. Check. Alright, let's get to this. Light bulb is on. The light bulb is on. Lights on. What's up, everybody? And there we go. Settling in. Go to Twitter. Barely want to scroll through it during the day or any day really during the week. I just kind of let it sit and marinate for like a week, and then you just kind of scroll through it. Honestly, right now it's probably my strategy for how to use this platform. There is some useful information on it, of course, but it's just a lot of noise, honestly, is what I'm seeing. But the good stuff is in there for sure. So check this out. Location off on Instagram right now. I'm being serious. So we got this tweet notifying the Twitter community of maps on Instagram. In case you didn't know, newsflash, maps on Instagram is a new feature with the asterisk, because Snapchat did have that feature like almost a decade ago. So new feature from Instagram. Stalk people or build a community. But in the public discourse, let's see what's going on. Some normal language. Yeah, honestly, when I first saw the feature, I thought it was a little it was like it went left. Like, what? How is Instagram like a blogging, picture posting site now kind of tracking other folks, and it's such a big net of people? It's like, why do we need that on a platform like Instagram? It's like doing it on TikTok. Like, there's people all over the world. But maybe they're seeing some type of gap in the market. Who knows? But I don't know. It just kind of is interesting. I feel like, just from what I've seen in the past couple years, a lot of people may be open to that type of program, but also kind of not into it. It's kind of older tech. Not as flashy anymore, and I don't really think it's like we need to see that for other people, is like where they're at on Instagram. Unless they're like your close friends, and I see a need for that. But kind of interesting. It was kind of cooking on the timeline. Tim Cook gives Trump 100% US made piece of glass with 24 karat gold base. So, Tim Cook going to the White House and giving his presentation, trying to show face for Apple, the $1 trillion conglomerate which owns a large share in the cell phone marketplace. Pretty interesting for sure. Moving on, we do see that South Park is putting out another episode that's pretty interesting. The last one was pretty fire. If you haven't checked that one out, right now I hear bangs, I hear slams, and I hear creaks. So I'm guessing I'm not the only one here. But there is a new South Park. That one came out like 2 weeks ago, so a little bit of a turnaround time, but we're getting through it. So now that's pretty much like the top layer of information here. Let's take a look at that Tyler interview. There it is. I already watched like halfway through it. Phenomenal interview if you were into the new project. And Tyler showing up to Hot 97. Which is awesome in respect to music and the whole like radio.
Years for niggas to put something out, then that's why we never got Detox. Niggas just being too precious with the shit. And granted, I have done that. I was precious with albums, but now I'm like, oh, sometimes this song's just good. It doesn't always have to be innovative and pushing the next thing. Sometimes you just want to wear a white motherfucking t-shirt, bro.
Yeah, have fun.
But
And
is
just
it,
have
but,
fun,
but,
man,
but there's a
like-
level
Yeah.
of, but you said earlier in this convo that you looked at yourself basically and was like, I'm on my own fucking nerves with this bullshit.
Bro, I'm gonna sit there and spend another 3 years on an album and do this and try to push. No, nigga, sometimes I just want to break beat, a synth, and to just say crazy shit, and it's cool.
What I find interesting about this interview is how Tyler is talking about the process of making this new project in comparison to the other ones. This one, he just wanted to make some music and put it out instead of trying to create like a whole experience through like chromacopia, and that kind of speaks to me as like a creative in like how you choose to do each project with different intent. And it's just interesting how good that project is, the Don't Tap the Glass, and hearing his kind of work behind it. Fascinating.
It's cool. I'm so happy the freedom I feel, man, just putting this shit out in the middle of tour and just throwing it
What's-
out. And then
what's
who
the
knows,
joint?
man, I might put another motherfucking album out next week.
Oh,
I'm not.
New album.
I'm not.
New album.
I'm
alert.
not. I'm not. But like,
You
I'm
could.
looking at Currency and Alchemist. It's like these niggas just making music for love and just nutting with albums everywhere. And I'm over here sitting here like, I'm celibate for 2 years. We got to get the press right. We got to get this. I got to come with a kid. No, nigga. I
The
was like,
Alchemist is a great example. He just keeps doing
bro,
one
just
sick
keep-
project
just
after another.
Keep shooting the club up.
Freddie Gibbs, Erica Badu,
Fuck.
they just keep.
And I'm just sitting, niggas is sitting here, and then like next thing you know, and then that shit turn into, nigga, that shit, not for me perhaps, but for some people that shit will turn into pressure. Then like they keep dipping their toe and seeing what work, and then you won't get an album forever. And it's like, bro, I had to do this almost for my own spirit, just like put the shit out, start over, reset. Oh, y'all like that 2-year cycle? Fuck that. Cut the shit. I don't want no expert. No, fuck that. Because then these would have just sat on my hard drive for the rest of my life, or I would have put 2 out on YouTube as just like some little thing and moved on. But man, that creative air I had, I was just like, I gotta put this shit out. And I put it out, cool, did a fucking terrible Photoshop cover that I love because that's my base. And it's out.
That creative air he talks about, inspiring for sure. It's like doing anything in your life that inspires you to do something else is like that creative air, and damn, could really hear it in that project for sure.
And it's cool. It's fun. Summer shit. Bam.
You have ill samples in here. You pass the Cabassier, you figure out how to move in
Oh,
there.
that was dope.
The
Dude,
Nuck If You
so
Buck
sick.
shit.
Don't this shit, nigga, what up? Boom, 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 boom.
Crazy.
Boom, crazy. And it works too. Every time I park them on, everyone's just fucking doing backflips and shit.
I mean,
and it
it's
felt unexpected at the moment. Like, you know what I mean? That
what
was-
you
it was
mean when you
cool.
listen to the album?
Yeah.
The Busta one?
Yeah.
No, I had that and I was like, don't this, I was like, that would be perfect right there. And by the way, on the regular Capacitor Cavachier one, that he says that at the beginning of the OG Pastor Cavachier by itself. But for some reason, like the ones on all the streaming stuff, you can't find it. So
How does it start on
You
the
had to go get the vinyl.
on the streaming one, it's just like, like
Oh, that sucks. It doesn't start with just don't this
no,
shit?
no,
Oh,
it's
that
like
sucks.
a random one you got to find
The
sometime.
vinyl has the way you
Yes.
talk about the original promo vinyl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the Nuck If You Buck shit, like, man, that song is almost a Negro spiritual. Nuck If You Buck, seriously, like, and that song is ill. Like that Nuck If You Buck is fucking punk rock. That is black Southern punk rock. The whole crunk.
Nuck If You Buck. The bass on that track is insane. Honestly, though, the whole project, Don't Tap the Glass, classic.
Scene specifically, but that song is like, nigga, that's motherfucking that's 70s punk. That's motherfucking Smells Like Teen Spirit, nigga. That song is so, love that song. When I was making the I Take Care of You beat and I sampled my own drums off the Cherry Bomb album because I was like, man, I need a bounce for these notes. I was like, bro, for some reason, Diamond's verse just kept popping in my head from motherfucking Crime Mob. I was like, you know, fuck it. Where's the acapella? Because in 2019, I made a weird mix where I put Nuck If You Buck over I Don't Love You Anymore off of Igor. But it was just some bullshit I did. And then I was like, ooh, you know what? That would actually be sick if I did over this. And I did it, and I was like, there we go. And then I called Yeba, and I'm like, please, can you back me up on these vocals? And she came through, and that song's so beautiful.
No, she's incredible, man.
She's it.
That's crazy. His like creative process of mixing those types of records together. Like, who's even thinking of putting Nuck If You Buck with a Tyler record from like 2017? Wow.
She's ill.
Those are some super cool ones, and I don't know, the whole album's cool. Tweaking's funny and weird. Bro, I'm tripping, toes tied. Call my mama 4, 5, 6 nights at crypto. Shit, I should have did so far. I'm an old soul. I'm a 38 special. I feel like Detroit Red before he went Mecca. Like Black Girl Prom Night hair, I'll press you. Oh, so fun and silly.
I love how much you love rapping.
Dude, it's so fun because, like, bro, just being silly again. Dude, I'm in Atlanta with boat off Peachtree. Baby blue beamer go beep, beep. I'm not really pussy, I'm fee. That Thriller right on me like he. Like, he. Like,
That was like
just having fun again, dude. I'm on that loud.
that was like one of the best bars on that song. He.
So I'm talking about abortions and shit. And it's like, no, nigga, I want to be
I know.
silly again, man. And I just want to be silly. I hope I never lose that.
Hey,
I hope I never lose that.
Speaking of fun, how's my guy Lil Yachty been on the road?
He's been great. He's such a nerd.
oh,
He's
that
the best.
nigga's
The best
actually
kind of nerd,
he's
though.
actually a dork and a nerd.
no,
And
the real deal.
No, but the
he
best
be
kind, though.
he be trying to be cool with his chains and shit. And like that nigga is a dork.
no,
And that's why I love him. I love that. Like, he is a fucking dork, man.
how long did it take you to realize that he was like closer to you than people would have guessed when they first saw him?
So I knew Yachty before he blew, because Rocky was bringing him around like 2015, 2016. So I knew Yachty when he was like,
Damn.
before he blew. And it was like, oh, this nigga's like a little dork from Atlanta. He was cool as hell and shit. Little more quieter, but I guess, you know, this nigga like he don't know what to do. But then over the years we just got close, and that's my boy. And like, I love Yachty, and like he's special.
I love.
This is a trip as like a fan of both of those artists. We didn't even know about that, or unless you're like really into the history. But Yachty and Tyler, that's new to me.
His musical, or what we've seen as outsiders, as his musical pivot, you know, getting more, just more musical, more instrumentation, more experimental, more.
No,
like,
he
pushing
has
that.
he has great ideas and great taste, and like he's also still growing up as a person. So 11-11, that's sweet. He's still growing up as a person. So he's like I think in like 2 years it's gonna be like, oh, this is Miles. This is the Nick. Like I say that as someone who had to go through that. I had to contort and figure out and get into this version of me that y'all know now. I've had to. Some people get that shit early. Some people it takes them long. Some people are late bloomers, X, Y, and Z. You could just go on and sneak out, dog. Just go on and sneak out, bro. Think he's Spider-Man, bro. Just
thought he was
sneak
really
out.
blending into the
yeah,
villain,
like
right?
nigga, you dark skinned white tee wear on this blue gray. This nigga really.
No, you really thought he was.
Bro,
Leave Joe alone. He's trying.
bro, if you don't get the fuck.
Yo, I can't.
But yeah, no, the album's sick, man. What else is on there? Fucking.
Pick out my favorite. Well,
Yeah,
Stop Playing With Me is definitely
I
up there
love Stop
and
Playing
ring.
With Me.
I can't get enough of it. Sugar on My Tongue.
Love
Talked
that.
about that.
Just making a song.
Yo, at first, Sugar on My Tongue, I was like, I don't know about this one, but after a couple of plays, that whole melody, the progression and everything, the chords, like some Night at the Roxbury shit.
Like that about eating pussy is crazy.
Don't
Yeah,
work-
look at you.
Mama and them.
But that's not the first. I've been doing that shit since my first album. Like, I have 1,000 songs about that. True Eater. Continue.
True Eater. I love that you have Madison McFerrin on here.
Girl is crazy good. She's so fucking good. Her album
I
came
follow
out a
her
month
on
ago.
social media.
She's so good, and I made that song. And I was, by the way, Don't You Worry Baby is just Stop Playing With Me with chords, if you really listen. But I had that, and I wrote that. I wrote that in the shower in Amsterdam. Don't you know, boom, boom, do, do. If I play y'all the demo, it's terrible because I am a terrible singer. I know that, but the ideas are good.
Right.
And I was like, who could do this? And I was like, yo, Madison will be sick because her jazz ear
classic
tone,
song.
but over some shit like that, I think would feel so heavenly, and nailed it.
But
And
that's
it was
a full,
super
that's
fun
a full
working with her.
project waiting to happen too, though. By
Me
the
and
way.
her, I would do that.
I mean,
I would knock out
or,
8 songs
but just
with
even
her.
those drums with jazz like
Boom,
that.
boom.
Yo, Don't You Worry, that song, phenomenal. It's one of them ones for sure. Had a bad date. I had that playing in the background. Just kept me going straight, you know. help me get through the journey. Don't You Worry, that's a great song.
That doesn't
Boom,
happen
boom. Yeah.
like it needs to happen for music. Your singing though, that's another thing. Pharrell opened the, because Pharrell, your singing tone, you use a lot of that NERD, Pharrell-esque.
P, Charlie Wilson,
Yeah.
Leon Ware, like those are the JK from Jamiroquai, Erica, like those are my, not me, but those are that's where a lot of my vocal phrasing comes from.
Yeah, great interview, man. Go check it out. Finish it for yourself. Check out some stand-up real quick. Plug it. Kill Tony. Kill Tony. You don't know, then now you know. There's some good shit right here. Found out about it a couple weeks ago. Let's go halfway through, but you get a taste.
Montgomery made it. We had to have a layover in Denver because that what they don't tell you about.
So what to expect? One of the top podcasts now. Also a comedy one, but also like a roasting interview type of production. So it's some crazy entertainment value to this. If that's what you're into.
Austin is that it doesn't fucking have direct flights everywhere like LA did. That sucks. Anyway, and in Denver, Hans Kim, after we ate breakfast, he realized right then, boarding the plane to Edmonton, Canada, that he forgot his passport, ladies and gentlemen. Oh Oh my God. And if you're wondering how much money, definitely at least half your salary.
Oh shit.
Half of your annual salary.
Is as much as a teacher makes in a year.
Yes. For 15 minutes of work. The only thing that he needed to bring was his passport. Not even a change of underwear would be necessary. We would all have been home 24 hours later. And we were, me, Ari, William, David, richer than ever. And then there was Hans, who had to tell me what I don't even know. I couldn't even talk to you afterwards because it was so stupidly frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
So what happened? You had to get a flight from Austin?
Well,
or
I
from
was in-
Denver to Austin?
I was going to do that, but then I was like, I have a weekend in Appleton that I canceled for that show. So I was like, let me just go to Appleton. So I was just alone in a hotel room while you guys were in a stadium.
Oh my God, yes.
Just in Appleton.
In Appleton, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So that's even worse. Holy shit. So wait, hold on. Did you cancel the whole weekend?
No, I canceled the Friday.
So you were gonna fly from Edmonton to Appleton?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So that night, can you tell us like what was going through your head? What type of guilt and
I was like, stupid, stupid, stupid.
Yo, imagine being on this crew. That's like the roast masters.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you answer a question on Kill Tony, honestly.
Do you like punch yourself when you're angry and stuff like that?
I throw out things very hard sometimes, but I try not to do it anymore because, it scares people.
That's true. That is true. So, Hans, what else is going on in life?
Well, the shows in Appleton were great. There was a...
Yeah. And you had to do, 2-hour-long sets?
3...
Funny what he's describing is like being reactive, and it's just like a part of a lot of people. Anybody, you, me. But it's just funny how you could laugh at that. When you get frustrated, you want to throw a pencil or something. It's just like learning how to be proactive instead, you know? And not throwing that pencil, but it's funny though. That's the whole joke.
2 Saturday, 1 Sunday to make up for the Friday. So I was just like 4 days away from home, just without the teacher salary.
Yeah.
And there was a pregnant lady in the show, and she had a seizure during my set.
Wow, a pregnant lady had a seizure during your set in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Yeah, she was fine. She couldn't handle her liquor. No, I'm just kidding. That's the joke the husband made.
Wow.
Okay. Giving credit where it's due.
But yeah, I was like, name the kid after me, you know. But yeah, she was seizing up. I guess that's something that women do when they're pregnant.
No, it isn't.
I don't know. Maybe maybe she was a liberal.
Was it at a specific joke? Was there something that what it was?
Yeah, it was like, the Chinese, a lot of people were racist to the Chinese during the pandemic, which, as a Korean, I say, let them have it. Yeah, they're the ones that decided to eat bats and pangolins. I was just eating dogs like a good Asian.
That's right. Hans still got it. Wow. Everything else is good, Hans? What else is going on?
I have a bulletproof vest now.
What the fuck is going on with you, Hans?
He's the Virginia Tech shooter 2.0.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it's a force multiplier. I have a battle belt.
What do you mean? Wait, what? What's a fort? What do you mean?
Like, if you have a bulletproof vest, it multiplies how much force you can inflict on your enemies.
What?
What do you mean?
Like, if you buy another gun, it's not like you're going to dual wield 2 AR-15s, so it makes more sense to buy, like, gear that'll help you in a gun battle. So.
This has gone from an interview to evidence.
Yeah. It is kind of wild. What are you going to do with all of this stuff, Hans? Do you ever have thoughts about it?
Yeah, I think about Shit Hits the Fan, SHTF a lot.
Wait, what?
SHTF, I've been watching a lot of YouTube about this.
Nobody knows what that is.
You're a prepper. You're becoming
Yes.
a prepper.
Thank you.
He bought me a long-range walkie-talkie recently. I don't know if if that means I'm safe.
Oh, a walkie-talkie. Oh, a red band, I get you a gift.
What the
do you want
heck?
the walkie-talkie?
The shitter hit the fan. Meet me at 2:30. I'm sorry.
Oh, I put the walk in walkie-talkie.
What is your plan with the walkie-talkie situation? You looking for some long-form friendship out here?
Yeah, when we're out in the woods, you know, like doing an end.
What do you go out in the woods sometimes here in downtown Austin? The old famous Austin Woodlands? What the fuck are you talking about?
You know, when the zombies come, when we're like traveling, and you could just be like, "Hey, Red Band, do you have any more bacon or something?"
Red Band's like, Shh, that's literally all I
He's
have.
got
is,
sense.
bacon. Fast sums of bacon. Have you guys communicated with these walkie-talkies?
A little.
Yeah.
A little walkie-talkie.
Wow, what are you guys talking about?
Like, hey, we don't. I mean, we were in the same room when we did it. So.
Wow. Truth comes out. This is what I'm talking about. A good, honest interview. It's so much easier than people think. Both parts, really. The stand-up, be real. That's what we tell everybody. The interview, answer honestly. It's such a testament. The difference between people trying to blow up their answers and just being real. It's so funny picturing you two in the same room like, shh, yeah, can you hear me? What did you guys talkie about?
It was at the Secret Show every Thursday, and yeah, we were just like, "Hey, you're gay, I'm gay, we're all gay."
Yep, that sounds about right. Yep, sounds about right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Hans, you've done it again. An amazing minute and an unbelievably compelling interview. One of the biggest legends in the history of the show. He is at Madison Square Garden on August 15th. One more time for Hans Kim, everybody. Ooh la la. From walkie-talkie to the mighty Heidi. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I pulled another name out of the bucket. Make some noise for Chris Cilio. Chris Cilio. Oh, shit. All right.
Now, that was just a little clip of Kill Tony, but thank you for checking this out. Hilarious show, hilarious stream, so